everyone in the world right now is curious about you and want to know about you. So, like, why did you come to US first in the first place?
So, okay. So, I'm a person who does sudden things. It came in my mind to hold that bag up. I will just hold it up. So that's why it came in my mind to go to America. So I decided to come to America, and that's why I'm here right now.
Okay, people ask this question a lot, like why Shamak's content is like about girls.
It's not about girls, believe me. Like, I will show you one video, Actually, we can pop that clip as well for audience. I posted a video where I just randomly, I didn't thought to do that, but it happened randomly. It was a Starbucks video where I was doing a biggest Starbucks review, and I suddenly just did, I don't know why. My mom used to tell me this. So when I was like very small, like 5 or 6 years old, my mom used to tell me that she used to carry me outside. I used to hold her fingers and go out. As soon as I will see any girl, I will leave her fingers and I will just start walking behind the girl. I'm not kidding. That's what I've heard from my mom. This is the first time I'm mentioning in your podcast that I have world records, I have honorary doctorate, I have sketching awards, international awards, by the way.
Was there any emotional moment between you and your mom which happened recently and you were like very grateful for them to like be in your life?
Everything. I'm just telling you right now, which I don't tell a lot of people.
Did you receive any like sort of hate comments in any of your content?
A lot of time, any hate comment which I got recently is
like I really want to know about like you, like because I think you are studying undergraduate, right, at Penn State?
Yes.
And it's computer science, which is unlikely for a lot of people in US, because I have seen a lot of people in US who doesn't study computer science as such, and most of the people are doing like liberal studies. So like what was the reason? Like you always wanted to come to US, or like this was something which came to you like suddenly after your high school?
So I'm from business family, by the way. So when I came to 10th grade, I thought of taking like science. And in India, it's not like here in America high school, like where you actually decide your prerequisite or field just before your graduation or something. I took PCM, and that's where I'm still open to take anything. I can take electrical, I can take computer science, I can take any kind of engineering I want to take. But my mom and dad, they were like having their business from traditional way in India. So I decided to make it more tech advanced. That's the reason I chose to come to America. It was not something planned like before or something. Suddenly it came. I'm a person who does sudden things. It came in my mind to hold that bag up. I will just hold it up. So that's why it came in my mind to go to America. So I decided to come to America, and that's why I'm here right now.
Okay, so that was in like your high school. Suddenly you decided to come to US.
Yes.
Because I think for most of us, like I did my master's here. So I think for most of us, I think we were planning to come to US at some point of a time, that I want to study abroad basically, and then like, okay, I want to do this, and this is the best option right now. So this is how basically I came to US. So that's why I like really wanted to know like what was your motivation to come to US. So yeah, that was the reason. But like, how's Penn State? Like we have seen your reels about Penn State and everything. I really want to know about Penn State, because the things which make Indians curious, it's like, the life of sorority, the life of frat. Like I don't even understand the concept of frat and sorority like very in depth. So yeah, you can tell me like how exactly Penn State is, like how exactly it's different from any college in India. I know that you don't have any experience in Indian undergrad colleges, but like from the like normal diaspora, people talk about Indian colleges. So like how is it different from Indian colleges?
I honestly, one thing I would mention here, which a lot of people don't know, who are not from Penn State. So I'm not a part of any frats. But I went to some of the frats last semester. That's when I went for the first time. And by the way, in Pennsylvania, sorority houses are not allowed. So there is no sorority houses, but there sorority exists, but there is no sorority houses specifically.
Okay, like what's the difference between sorority and sorority houses?
So Frats is a place where all the brothers live together. It's like one thing which people doesn't understand is people just think Frats is like a party place or something, but Frats is not just party. It's a lot more than party. In the frat you would go and you would see brothers are such a well connected people. They would like play together. They have such a good bonding. I know some of my friends who graduated from frats 2 years before. They are still very connected with their frats. They give back to their frats and they are very well connected. In the daytime they will come from the school and then they will go and they will like play games with their friends like basketball, football. They have chapter meetings. They would discuss everything. If they feel anything is not going good, they would sit together. They have a chapter meeting where they will discuss everything. Just that bonding which they have, which people doesn't know. People just think frat is party or anything. No, it's not about that. Frat is a lot more than party. The bonding and things which I have seen in frat people is crazy. Like it's not just what we see on the camera. It's a lot of more things behind the camera.
Okay. So like how like someone can get into a frat? Like if you're studying at Penn State.
I don't know honestly a lot of things about how to get into a frat. What I have heard is there is a small process where there is a rush of frat where you have to like go and like go to different frats where you put yourself that I want to be there. Then frat put a bid. Okay. And if you get a bid, it means that you're going to a frat. And
bid like you have to pay for that?
I'm honestly not sure because I'm not in a frat as I mentioned. But I think there is a monthly due, like semester due or something.
Oh, okay.
Where you need like it's a membership like of the frat where you become a frat member, so you have to pay a frat member due for each semester. And then you become a pledge, and after become a pledge, you become a brother. And brothers, as I mentioned, if I say brother is like actual brother. Like they like actually be like brothers. They respect each other. They care about each other. They be fit together. They spend time together. They have several events which makes them like more close. Like they have a family weekend. Have you heard that frat have family weekend? No, because we don't see that. Frat the family weekend is where all the frat brother bring their family members. The family members come to Penn State, and their frat members, all the family members spend time together with the frat boys, and that's where you get connected with each other's parents. Right. There is different social events where you get more connected. So this is why frats is also good at the same point.
Oh, okay. I think it's basically helping you to network with the people and connecting with the right people who are going to help you in the future. So I think this is the like new concept which I don't think like a lot of people knows in India, and we don't have this kind of culture in India. So I think that's what makes US colleges different from Indian colleges. And I think there are a lot of things which we can talk, but this is like one of the things. And what is sorority?
So sorority is just same as frats, but in sorority it's girls instead of guys.
Or frat is just for boys?
It's for boys. Okay. That's why we say brothers.
Oh, okay.
In the sorority, we say sisters. So the same thing in sorority where girls are all together, they spend time together, they have fun and XYZ.
Oh, they have fun and experiences.
Like as I mentioned, like as frat, like see, I'm not with as I mentioned, there is no sorority houses in Penn State. So I've never been to a sorority house or something like that before. So honestly, I don't know what they exactly do.
Okay.
But mostly it's a house where people live together. They spend time. They watch TV. They play games. They like go to some small trips and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I think I want to go deeper into that. But before that, I got these new cups, and I think we should lift it and like have a cheer so that people should know that we are starting. Show the cup in the camera if you want. It's a TWL cups.
Coffee with Karan.
Hey, coffee with Lakshay or think with Lakshay. Say think with Lakshay.
Coffee with Karan.
Yeah, that's why the first bit is coming in the edit. Okay, actually, you know what? Like, when did you come to Penn State? Like, how long it's been? Like,
I came in January 2024.
Okay.
That's when I came to Penn State.
January 2024.
Yes.
So it's been like 1.5 years.
Yes. More than 1.5 years.
Yeah. Somehow, and like, how it's been your experience so far? Like the cultural shocks and all these kind of things. Like, I really want to know like how, like when you came here, how did you feel? Like, you had some sort of expectations like, okay, I'm some sort of a guy. You were carrying some sort of baggage from your past, and when you came here, you had some sort of expectation that people will be treating me in a certain way, how I was treated in India, and like how was it different from like coming from India with certain kind of experiences, and what were the cultural shocks for you?
Honestly, it's way different. So one thing, as you mentioned a little bit about my content before. So a lot of people think like my life was very similar when I even came to America. My life was not at all similar. I was a very different guy and had a different things going on. So initially, I was a very introverted guy.
Okay.
And when if I give you a schedule, like my day in a life, you already have seen right now. If you have not seen, you guys can check it out. But like my before day in a life, when I came to Penn State, it was like I used to live in dorms, because if you know, in undergrad you are required to live under dorms for first year.
Okay.
So I will wake up in morning. My generally first semester classes were like 9 a.m. in the morning. I'll wake up, take the shower, get ready, go to the classes. Not like Indian classes here, like you have all the classes in the same time. Classes are very much divided. So some classes are in morning, some classes are evening. In between you have some gaps and shit. So I would go to the classes, take some rest, come back, like do some stuff, then go back to another class, come back. After my classes are done, I will go and take some dinner. After taking the dinner, I would stay in the dorms and sleep. That's it. That's my day.
Okay, really? Because when we were talking about like frats and sorority and all these kind of stuff, like the undergrad life of a US college, like the things which comes to your mind when you're like entering the US to study all these things, like parties, dating, like this kind of culture, like, and like did you see and like, oh, like what the fuck is going on? Like,
Honestly, that's what I said. I was in the dorms.
Okay.
I have not seen anything. I didn't even, because I'm not 21, so I didn't went to any of the bars, nothing. So technically, I didn't explore anything out.
Okay.
What people used to say, a lot of things like people will be doing hookups here, dating, stuff like that. I've not seen anything because I was a guy who used to live in the dorms and just stay in the dorms, nothing else. I used to have only 1 or 2 friends in my first semester. Second semester, same kind of a scene. And so that's why I say, like, if I say introverted, I was a very introverted guy.
You didn't talk to like anyone. People didn't know you because you were not doing content at that time. So
not because of content in general. Like I was a person who likes to be alone.
Okay.
And stay alone, not to be with a lot of people around. So that's the reason. But after content, my life has certainly changed a lot. Even right now, I wouldn't say that I like enjoy or its parties are happening with me or something. It's just like, sometimes doing some things gives you like new connections. I've seen parties is not the place where you just go and have fun. You also make connections.
Right.
That's where I made a lot of big connections. Even you cannot imagine.
So what was your like first experience at a frat? Like, okay, so you have been a kind of guy in the first semester and the second semester that who is not doing like a lot of parties, just starting, coming home, going to the college, and like that kind of a guy. But like when did the switch come? And like I was like, that sort of imagination which you like, which was in your mind when you came here, and you were like, okay, this is what I was thinking of US, and this is what exactly US is. So like, what was that first experience like?
I honestly didn't have any expectations when coming to United States.
Oh, okay.
Because my aunt used to live here, and she is like a parent person. So she and her children are like 13-year-old and 7-year-old. So her children are not in college. So she never gave me any expectations for college. And I used to watch some Indian creators online who never talked about parties and cultures or like that in their videos. Anytime whatever I heard about study, hackathons and stuff like that, because I'm a computer science major, so I used to like see like that. So technically I didn't have any expectations about parties.
Then when was the first time like it happened and you saw everything?
So when I started posting my content, my content was just about myself. That I'm going this, I'm doing that, because that's what I was doing, which I mentioned you right now, my initial thing. But later on, some of the people like contacted me that, Shamak, I really like your content and I would love to take you to party. And that's where I went to my first party in my life in Penn State.
Oh, okay. Okay, so because you're talking about like your content, because that was the first thing which happened. Then let's talk about like how did your content creation journey started? Like when was the first time you realized, okay, you know what, this is something which I want to do, and it was it planned from the beginning, or like it's happened randomly?
You wanna hear a reality answer or fake answer?
Like obviously, yeah, reality.
A reality answer.
Yeah.
So, if you talk about the reality answer, so honestly, when so I was like a little bit depressed, honestly, around January, like February. I was very, very depressed. Few things because I was very far away from my parents, and I'm very, very well connected with my parents. And still now, I won't lie. If I show you something like in my phone, if you go to my call list, the only calls you would see is my mom and dad, like mummy and papa. That's it. Nothing else I talk with even right now, because that's what I like to do every day. Talk with them every single time. And I was super depressed because I was alone here. I told you my schedule, like it was very bad. So what I did one day, I like to read a lot of books, stories and stuff. Somewhere I read from one person that he tells that if you want to start something new in your life, you have to do something which I knew my parents won't like it, but I did that. Was I took the trimmer and I removed my hairs. And people say if you do that, it means that you're starting your new life, new journey of the life. And the next day I thought, you know what, I didn't, my motive was not to create a social media following or become an influencer, which people say. And till now I don't consider myself an influencer. I only consider myself a person who is recording himself and creating memories. People think that he's an influencer, he's a content creator. I don't think myself anything. I just think myself a normal person who is recording himself and creating memories and saving for himself.
Do you know what's like, I agree with this, and I think people misunderstand the word influencer with the creator. And like I want to know your opinion on that. Like who do you think is an influencer according to you?
Honestly, if I say you, it would be like, you know, I don't consider anyone an influencer because right now, after getting into the industry and meeting a lot of people, what I'm seeing is a lot of people change themselves. I'm not talking about content. Content is required because if I just post the same thing, then people will get bored and they need to see something different. But for an example, Shamak is wearing normal clothes, but suddenly there is one post comes up. He's wearing a rapper clothes. Why? I never did that, but I'm just giving like a hypothetical scenario where I did that. Will people trust Shamak?
No.
Why? Because Shamak every time presented to be a guy who was an innocent, normal guy who used to wear normal clothes and stuff. But suddenly he came and he was wearing like chains, Rolex, like a big car and shit. So, okay, I understand. He bought everything, but that's not who is that guy is. So that's what people do. So like just to promote some brands and make money, which is not at all right what they're showing is. And that's what I don't like about people. Most of the people in the world right now who are big enough or any big influencer creator they consider themselves, any big person I'm saying, like even if you consider any Bollywood star, Hollywood star or anybody, you would see they are going to promote a brand which doesn't make any sense
that's
for
true.
their identity. So that's why I don't consider myself the person who's like that. For me, which is very controversial answer for most of the people in America, I consider my mom and dad as the influencer because that's what they have influenced me. And why I say it's controversial, because I know for the fact not everybody has the good parents how I had. I have seen people having some terrible parents, but at the same point my parents are so good and they kept me in the right path. That's the reason I'm able to learn good things and able to move in the right path.
Okay. Yeah, that's strong. I think that's a good definition of being a influencer, and I think that's why, like I say, most of the people are creator right now. Influencer is someone who influences you, as the name suggests, and I don't think like most of the creators are sort of like influencing people. They're just creating content because they want to create content. And
Not
it's
content,
good that you
make
don't call
content, make
yourself
money.
and it's good that you don't call yourself an influencer. That's like one of the best thing. So yeah, you started your content creation, and I think if I remember, because I didn't saw your content initially, so I was talking to my friend and he was telling me that he used to watch you in the beginning when you were making content about computer science. or like
I
your
never made like day in a lives.
day in a lives, but day in a lives like was about like you studying and
Penn
all
State.
this kind of things. Yeah. So how did this like that switch happen? Like, what was the moment, like, that virality moment which happened with you that like changed the game? Like, what was that one video?
Nothing has changed, honestly.
Huh.
The reason why people are seeing some different content right now in my page during summer is because it's summer.
Yeah.
Everything is closed. Even my schools is closed. Everything is closed. So technically, that's what my days look like right now. Honestly, whatever I'm posting right now as well, just I'm changing few things as captions. Other than that, all the things which I'm showing is still day in a life. Like if I'm showing food reviews or something, technically it's my day in a life because I went to a food place and I ate a food. I showed that. I'm going to a party. I showed that. I went to a Miami Beach. I showed that. So that's what people, whatever they're seeing, is technically day in a life, but technically that's what my day looks like.
Okay. Because I think the video which I saw of you, which got pretty viral, was the video about your some date or something, like about prom. Like, what was that? Like, what was that video and why that thing happened at that time? Like, tell me about that story.
So I was, as I mentioned, I started my content with day in a life. And one of my friend, he approached me saying that, bro, you know what? A lot of friends of mine who I know, who are in AFI and different sororities.
Okay. AFI is a sorority.
AFI is one of the sorority.
Okay.
And there are different sororities who girls want you to take on a date. When you say date in a sorority formal, it doesn't mean that date. What we consider as a date, like date.
It's like a prom date.
It's like a prom date, you can say. And so I went to the first time to AFI formal, and we went to a pre-game. As you know, it's America what pre-game is. So we went to a pre-game. After pre-game, we went to the bar, or like that's where the formal was. We enjoyed there. We had dance, we had photo booths and stuff like that. And after that, we had an after party. So that was my thing. And if you still see, like if I see that video till now, it doesn't have something crazy in it. It just have me with the person I went on like the prom with and other things. That's it.
So what do you think, like, which made a big difference and why that video got viral?
As you were mentioning about few things before, that a lot of Indian people have an expectations which I didn't had honestly, but and they come here and they like imagine a lot of things, but at the same point they just being on the same page like where they are, they don't see something new. And when I went to a prom like this, people got surprised like how an Indian dude was able to go there. Not just that, I'm not like very handsome. I accept that. I don't have a good physique. I accept that. But people thought with this guy, how was the girl able to go on a date? It's not every time is about clout. Sometimes people is actually good friends of yours. As I mentioned, it's not like what you see on the camera is like, we just show you one side of the things. Like honestly, there's a lot of things which you don't know.
Right.
That's the thing.
I think that's why people were surprised about that. And I think this makes sense, like why you were able to go there, and because you didn't have some sort of like preconceived notion or like preconceived thing in your mind. Okay, this is why I want to go there, and that's all kind of things. So I think that's one of the things which happened. And that's why that video got viral and people were surprised, okay, how Shamak is going on that particular prom. So yeah, I think that's one of the thing. Did you receive any like sort of hate comments in any of your content?
A lot of time, any hate comment which I got recently is about my body, physique. So I like to play with it. I've never mentioned this about. This is the first time I'm revealing in this channel. It's not like I don't know what the people are saying in the comments. I know everything. First thing which people would say is like, you know, Indians don't take shower. You can pop the clip up so that people can see what I'm talking about. And next day I took the shower in the camera. I know for the fact the person like me who doesn't have a physique, even if people have physique, they don't have courage to do that on camera. I did that. Then people say Indians doesn't use cologne. Indians smell. I'm like, bro.
And this is like who? Like Indian people who are saying this, or like?
Honestly, you can say both. Even Indians were there. even though Indians are writing Indians,
Huh.
and even like some other countries people were there, but at the same point, I wanted to show them that's not real, because I'm a person, not just me, like every single Indian guy is like that, who do shower, who do use cologne, he is a fresh guy and everything. But people are like, no, Indians are this broke. Like, that's not how you are. Every Indian is a nice guy, and you have to understand that, okay, I'm an Indian, so what? Like, if I'm an Indian, that's my nationality, and I'm very proud about it. But at the same point, I'm doing the same thing what you are doing. Maybe I can become a better guy. But like, you have to understand that you cannot say something which is hurt, and I don't give a fuck about that. Like what people are saying. If people say something, I show them, okay, see this, a small answer. People think, okay, some people have literally asked me this question, my friends. Okay, somebody said you this for now. How many times will you reply? I'm like, I'm not replying. He's giving me content. Like, he's actually giving me content. I was thinking for a few days, what should I make new? What should I make crazy? He's like, shower. I was like, fuck, bro. Let's take shower, bro. So that's it. I get content ideas from my comments. So technically, I don't consider my hate comments. Actually, hate comments equal to new content.
Right. I think, yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I think people do spread hate.
Oh, by the way, one more thing which people doesn't know is like one thing which I've mentioned a lot of time, that a lot of places as well, that if someone is hating about you, you should be happy because he's technically doing your marketing for free. Either it's a negative marketing, it's a positive marketing, it's your marketing.
Yes, negative publicity is also publicity.
So be happy with it. Like, I will show you one video, you know. Actually, we can pop that clip as well for audience. But actually, there was one time when, I posted a video where I just randomly, I didn't thought to do that, but it happened randomly. It was a Starbucks video where I was doing a biggest Starbucks review. And I suddenly just did, I don't know why. I did that. And there is an application called eCac in Penn State. It's like an unfiltered Twitter where people can share everything they want to about anything. And this was how the eCac looked like.
Oh, people started posting it.
Yes, and I was happy. Like, the whole eCac was filled with my pictures. If you guys want, I don't know, you can see from there.
I'll put it. I can
share the clip so you guys can see this.
Yeah.
So,
how did you respond to this?
I was happy.
So,
I was
okay.
very happy.
No, so what happened? Like, okay, you got so much views and you are at Penn State. You went to the prom date where not a lot of people are able to go, even like Americans, even like people who are like very good looking American guys, and they're not even able to go to that kind of prom date. So how did things change after that? Like, because you were like a normal guy initially, like who was going to college and coming back to his home. How did things change? Like, people started recognizing, but still people started recognizing you.
See, that's a part of the social media when people start recognizing you. But that's where I say people that don't change yourself. And a lot of people think that I'm changing. See, honestly, one thing I would say to all the future creators who are coming to or starting the content, a lot of people would be jealous about your work. Not because they don't like your content, they like your content so much, but the only problem is you are getting recognized and you're able to do some things which other people are not able to do. That's the reason they are jealous about, and in their mind somewhere or the other they are, and that's the reason they hate you. And I would just say, be happy that they're hating you because there is something special about you that they're talking about it. If there is nothing special, then why will they talk about you? Why will they not talk about someone else? So be happy.
What was like the craziest fan encounter? Like, when you went to the college, now you're famous and people know you're like in the Penn State, because I think you were telling me previously, like when we were in New York, so I saw 5 to 6 people, no, not 5 to 6 people, like almost 9 to 10 times, like group of people approaching you and asking for a photograph. So what is the case in like Penn State, like because most of the people know you there, right?
Penn State is crazy. Like, honestly, like if I'm going somewhere out, like let's say there is a very famous bar called Champs. So I love to go Champs, honestly. And what we say in the champs, one thing which I really like
Hmm.
is like whenever I go, like at least if I'm going to champs or any places, until last semester, I don't know what my future looks like, but I will give at least 100 to 150 pictures
Oh
out.
shit.
And abhi, like one thing which people doesn't know is like very crazy, that all the pictures which I posted in my social media, like females or anything, is actually fans. Like they come to me to take picture, and one of my photographer friend or someone is near me, he just takes a picture, and that's been uploaded. So technically, they are my fans only.
Okay, yeah, because this is a like big like reveal.
But not everyone, not everyone.
No, but I get it. Like not everyone, but like people, like there is some sort of like notion, and this is like all coming from the hate comments. Okay, so people think that Shamak is sort of like going after clout. As like going after clout, like in US is like all about women and everything. But after talking to you and after seeing your content like very like properly, like seeing your progress, because people just see that particular reel and people make their opinion. And after talking to you, I realized that that's not exactly what you're trying to do. You started like a normal content creator, and eventually people started knowing you, and they wanted to click a picture with you, and you just posted those pictures, and like you started getting views.
Yes.
And if people are seeing that kind of photos and they are liking it, and if it's getting viral, I think it tells more about them, or compared to it tells more about you.
Yes. See, honestly, I'm with you. Oh, one thing which if no one knows, like I think you know that I'm with you since last 3-4 days. You saw me, how I am, what I do, what the stuff I do and everything. Did you felt like I'm a person who runs behind the clout?
No, never seen that. It's
So-
like normal 19-year-old
20.
guy. Yeah,
Bro,
20-year-old.
why the fuck are you making me 19?
Okay, so 20-year-old guy and just being like himself, being authentic. Like to me, like you have been always authentic person. So yeah, I know that for the.
So that's what it is. Like, I am a guy who doesn't run behind clout. I'm telling you right now. If you tell me right now, Shamak, delete the Instagram, I will delete it. I'm a person like that. I don't give a fuck about Instagram. I don't give a fuck about anything clout or anything. My honest thing is very clear, that one thing which I told you a lot of times before as well. My one thing a lot of people doesn't know right now, my parents watch my videos.
Yeah.
So I cannot post anything which is bad, or can my parents sit and they cannot watch with their family members or friends. So I only post things which can be seen by them. If they are not seeing it and they are not family member, by the way, I'm from a conservative family.
Yeah.
I'm not like from a fucking like a rich family where we are doing shit, anything. In my family, just to tell you right now, even like, bathing clothes and beach clothes are not allowed.
Yeah, I
For
know,
them,
I know,
it's like a very like bad clothes, and they feel like it's not a good clothes.
Yeah.
I posted one video of Love Island where I didn't even did anything, just like my reaction to Love Island, that and frat boys watching Love Island, like generally like frat boys are like muscular and shit like that, and Love Island considered to be a little bit womanish side. But I liked it, the show, so I was just watching that, and I posted the video. My mom was like, delete this right now. I don't like it, and I had to delete it. So my mom and dad watches my content. If they have concern, that's problematic for me. When you say about haters or anybody, I don't give a fuck. But my parents have any concern, I listen to them, I delete it.
Yeah.
But if they are okay with anything, I don't give a fuck about anyone else.
No, I think being an Indian parent is like it's not about like they think this is good or bad. It's not about like the black and white thing. It's more about like the cultural thing. Like the culture which we come from, we never experience these kind of things, right? So that's, I think, something which makes sense to them.
Correct.
And I think they're right on their place, like whatever they like or not,
100%.
and whatever they've experienced in their life. So I think that's why your mom made you delete that Love Island video. Okay, people ask this question a lot, like why Shamak's content is like about girls.
It's not about girls, believe me.
Huh.
Okay, I am telling you right now, go to my page, Instagram right now. In the last 40 videos, there are only 2 or 3 videos with females.
Yeah.
The rest of the videos doesn't even have one female there. So where the fuck is female? And okay, if there is a female and they have been shown as a good way, then what's the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, like, if you are making a gym video, I went to a gym with my friend and she was there and I just recorded with her. Is there something bad? No.
Yeah.
She's my friend. I just recorded with her. If it was my guy friend with me, I would have recorded with him. But right now, wherever I go, my guy friends are like shy, you know, like, hey, beauty, I don't like to come in the video. I'm like, so?
Oh, this is the guys like.
Most of the guys doesn't want to come in the camera. They think like they're gay or something like, don't put this on camera. Bro.
Okay.
But they literally feel that like they don't want to come on camera. Like why? I don't know why. They don't want to come on camera. But females are okay. So that's the only option I have.
Yeah.
So that's what you see.
Oh, okay. Okay, so on that line, I have one quick question. You have a video which recently got like 46 million views. And so the video was about like on a perfect date and you were like eating sushi, and it was like some sort of like fun video, like a parody sort of thing. And so I saw the comments and people were asking this question, is she your girlfriend? So I think everyone wants to know
I'm
that answer.
single.
Okay.
If anybody in the video looking for a boyfriend, please reach out to me.
Okay, so our guy Shamak is single. If anyone wants to come,
I can upload my bio data.
Okay.
I'm from a good family,
Yeah.
single boy.
Like, you know, actually you should give your resume. People would
Resume?
like it. Yeah, people would like it.
I heard girls like Gmail right now.
Huh?
They share their Gmail.
Gmail.
Yes. When you go to the bar, ask a girl, they would be like, I can share you my Gmail.
What is this happening?
Yes.
I thought Insta was a thing.
No.
Number was a thing.
Now they don't give a fucking Snap or Instagram. They would be like, I can give you my Gmail. That's a riz, you know?
Okay. Hi, whatever it is. Hope you're doing well. Fuck, I didn't know that people are asking for Gmail nowadays.
Yes. Girls give Gmail right now.
That's kind of weird. So I think, yeah, we got a clarity. One clarity is like Shamak doesn't go to girls to click a picture. They are like,
I don't go to any.
Yeah, most of the people are like coming to you, and it's just like normal
Yeah.
friends who are reaching.
Friends or followers.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, like most of the like comments or like most of the people wonder that, okay, how Shamak is getting all these people. But I think one of the things which plays an important role is your confidence also. Like how your confidence shifted, like compared to how you were in India.
Should I
right
remove
now.
my shirt here?
No, not that kind of confidence. Like the confidence of like talking to people, confidence of being comfortable in front of people. Like for example, from a guy point of view, like I was a kind of guy who was very shy and who was not able to talk in front of anyone, and especially girls.
Till
and I
now
think this is like very, but still like you are with a lot of people, like and people wonder that, oh, is this guy a very confident guy?
I cannot talk with any people right now.
Oh, you can't. So they
honestly, if I'm telling you, most of the places when I'm able to talk is because people know me right now. And when they come to you, you have to respect them.
Yeah.
And as a respectful manner, you talk with them. And that's why I'm very thankful to all my followers that whenever they come to me, I'm able to talk with them something or the other that makes me talk. That's definitely helping me improve the confidence. But let's say right now, this is a room and you throw 15 people there and I'm alone, I don't know anyone. Believe me, after 1-2 hours, if I'm outside, there might be friends made here. But if you ask me, did you make any friends? If I don't know anyone and they don't know me, I would be like, I don't know anyone inside.
Yeah, okay.
So that's
I think because people know you and there is some sort of like establishment that there is some sort of a relationship. We can call it a parasocial relationship, where like basically the relationship which people have when you're on social media. People think that they know you.
If I know about someone a little bit instead just a name, I can talk with them for 5 hours.
Okay.
But if I should know something, or there is an introduction done, like Lakshay came here and I'm sitting with one guy just here, never talked, but Lakshay was like, oh, you know this guy? And I'm like, oh, then we started talking. Then I can talk for 10 hours.
Okay, yeah,
but I need like someone to just start the conversation. I cannot start.
You cannot start. I think that is, because you said like you're not very confident still, but I think something might have changed, like from after talking to
10 hours I can talk.
People. Yeah.
But I cannot start the conversation. That's still a problem.
Okay, I think you can easily overcome it by the time, because you're meeting a lot of people and eventually you can figure out that and become
looking for a girlfriend, So as soon as a girlfriend comes in my life, which my parents are not right now, maybe okay for it. That
I'm pretty sure that they won't be okay with that.
No, we will convince them.
Okay.
Which type? I don't discuss that. I'm okay with every type of girl.
Right.
She should be just a girl. That's my choice.
Nice. That's the best thing. What? Okay, I really want to talk about your past life. I think that's one thing which defines you more. How you are right now, people know that. Okay, and what I really want to know, like, how was your previous life? Like, how were you in your like middle school, high school? Like tell me about that. Were you like the same kind of guy? Were you surrounded by girls at that time?
No.
Okay.
No, but I heard one story. And I actually heard a story. I'm not kidding. My mom used to tell me this. So when I was like very small, like 5 or 6 year old, my mom used to tell me that she used to carry me outside. I used to hold her fingers and go out. As soon as I will see any girl, I will leave her fingers and I will just start walking behind the girl. I'm not kidding. That's what I've heard from my mom. My mom says me a lot of time. That's the reason when she sees this picture, she's like, this is like very normal, you know. When you were like 5, 6 year old,
you are doing this since you were 5. And she's like, I've seen this.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. So you're like, okay. Well, yeah, this is.
I just randomly recognize this. Believe me, I fucking.
You don't have this recollection, right?
Huh?
That this memory, like recollection of this memory, that going after.
It just suddenly reminded me that because my mom used to tell me every time this thing that. Whenever you used to walk on a road and you see any girl there, you just walk in behind, like in back of her, and you start going with her somewhere. And sometime you have left me, and you would be like, "I'm going with the girl." I'm like, "Why?"
Shit. So, did you have like friends like in India? And like, how was your like?
I only had 2 friends, right? Like, I'm not saying about fake friends, but honestly, my really good friends were only 2 friends, and till now I talk with them. If I get the call right now, believe me, I will leave this podcast and will just start talking with them. For me, they are my lifeline. They've seen me everything from my downfall, upfall, everything. From my childhood, one of my friend Kavya, he became my friend when I was like in 1st grade. I think maybe around 7 or 8 year old. Since then, he know me and he has seen me from 0 to up. Believe me, I was very, very happy one day. One day he called me. I was in the gym. I was doing gym in front of him and I was doing cardio. And on the treadmill, and he was talking with me on video call. One thing which he said me, which very surprised me, he told me, "Shamak, you're giving me goosebumps." I'm like, why? He's like, bro, you don't know how much you're inspiring. Even though I'm your friend, I've seen everything, but you are giving me so much goosebumps right now, and I'm able to learn and do so much things and getting motivations. Small things like gym. I'm started doing gym just because of you. Even though he became more fitter than me, I'm so angry with him. But like he started doing gym because of me. As per him, he started controlling on foods. He started focusing on girls and a lot of things.
Yeah, like he started being more confident. He
he was confident, bro. He's a fucking rich guy, but like you know.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know. He was just trying to glaze me up, or honestly,
did anyone of like any of your friend, because most of them are like around 19, 20 or 21, right? Did any one of them like decided to come to US after like watching your videos and all that stuff?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Or like, what do they say? Bro,
there are 3 of my friends which no one knows. They specifically came from India to visit me in Penn State.
Really? They came here?
Yes, just to visit me. And they didn't came in summer or something. They literally came in the regular semester to see what the fuck I'm posting in my social media. Is it real or no?
Okay.
And when they came to see and they found it, and that's why in my private account I had like 30 people for, like, I don't keep a lot of people in my private account. Only my Indian friends and from India. And then after, when they went back, I got like 100 people following me. All the fucking school people who was with me in high school, they all followed me. I'm like, that's crazy, man. Then you used to be like, all people were like, oh, who Shamak is? I don't know. He's like a guy sitting like, there's some words I cannot say right now, but like he's a guy sitting there, XYZ. And now that people are only are there in my private account, which is very surprising.
Okay. So people are having that Shamak fever in India too.
Yeah, 100%. In my school. Oh, by the way, this thing no one knows. Even you don't know this.
What?
There is a very big coincidence happened recently. So I'm from Surat, Gujarat, and my parents moved to Hyderabad for 1 year. Then they came to Surat. Right now, like 1 week before. And one thing which people were surprised about was how my brother can get an admission. He's in 11th grade. Because, in 11th, it's a little bit difficult because the CBSE board and everything is registered already. Coincidentally, my reel came in the feed of my principal of the school. Which school I studied from. And he saw that reel and he texted me, "Do you know me?" I'm like, "I don't know you." And I played with him and then we had some conversation. And then coincidentally, my father was like, he went to all these schools, even my school. Everyone said admission is full. Next day I was like, I found out like my teacher, he was looking to get his son to abroad. So I was like, I just gave a small text. I'm like, "Sir, whenever you need help, let me know. I can give you a small call and help you out with your child thing." And then I told my father, go to the school next day to meet the principal. He should be fine. My father went to the school and my principal, my school takes a lot of donations. Even like they take a lot of things to get admitted. My principal didn't even took a test from my brother. No donation, nothing. He was like, my father was like, "Oh sir, what's up? How are you doing?" and shit. And he was like, "Okay, you can just deposit the fees here and ask the son to come from next day to the school." And I was like,
this is what content can do.
yeah.
That's why I'm creating content. Like, this is what I feel like.
And my dream is to go achieve guest as in my school and Penn State. So.
Right.
And I think now high school can be possible now.
I think you were telling me about something which happened with you recently. At Penn State also, like people are supporting you. The college staff is supporting you at Penn State, and people, you have that whole kind of support which any international student would need.
No, 100%. Penn State is supporting a lot.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I blindly support Penn State. Not just because of that support. This support started coming recently. But before that also, I would just say Penn State because I'm proudly a Penn Stater. And that's why we every time say we are, because we are Penn Staters. And believe me, I'm not kidding right now. I'm not just saying for podcast or something. If I wear a Penn State hoodie or a t-shirt right now and I walk on the streets in New York for 2 hours, I'm not even kidding. Walk with me, you would find a lot of Penn Staters who don't know me by I will just hide my face. I'm not kidding. Just by my clothes, people will stop me and be like, "Oh, did you study from Penn State? Do you go to Penn State?" One incident which happened with my friend, he was coming from, I think, California to New York. He encountered Nike CEO. He was a Penn Stater. And he just stopped him. He didn't know he's a Nike CEO. And he was like, "Bro, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh, bro, what's up? And he was like, "I'm from Penn State." And he's like, "Oh, I go to Penn State right now." And he got like 5 pairs of Nike shoes for free. And I'm like, man, that's what I want. So that's what I'm saying. Penn State is crazy.
I didn't know that. Like, if I see...
How do you know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh,
yeah. Because if I see anyone from Penn State, I won't even recognize them. So yeah, that's me.
You cannot recognize anyone now?
Penn State, like, except you. Like, I don't have this big image of Penn State in my mind. Because I think I don't know this undergrad college diaspora of US.
No, so we have to get you in Penn State then.
Yeah, I think because you talked a lot about your friends. I get an idea. Like, was there any time when you were in like difficult situation and your friends, because you said that you only have 2 or 3 friends and they're
in India?
In India, and they are your true friends. So was there any situation like you were facing some difficulty and you were like not feeling good and your friends really helped you?
I said you one thing which we never involved in my friendship is money. So whenever if I have any kind of trouble related money, I never share with my friends. They know, even though they know, I don't ask anything something because that ruins your whole friendship. But one thing which I every time get supported from my friends are the motivation and the motivational support, because that's what is important when you are down or low at some point of the life. And every time my friends support me a lot. Honestly, a lot of times I've seen a lot of troubles in my life, ups and downs and everything. My friends were there standing every time. They never said me in my downs or lows that who the fuck is this guy. Even in my ups, if they're the person who supported my down, they are supporting me now, so I feel they are genuinely the right people. But the people who just came right now after the clout or something, I don't feel they are my friends because they are coming just because of the clout.
Right. I think that's why like those are the true friends you were with in India. So yeah, I feel that. What's your relationship with your mom?
What?
What's your relationship with your mom?
My relationship with mom is very good. Like, I'm just telling you right now, I'm not going to lie. The day I don't talk with her, I'm going to get depressed. For me, she is my God. I'm not like just telling or capping or something. She is my God. And if she told me that don't do this, I would not do that. Like that's like, you know, in India we say patthar ki lakeer. Like you know, like if someone says something, you cannot do that. That's what my mom is for me. If she say that, it means I'm not doing it.
She's like more of a like very supportive person, or like more of a strict person?
Everything.
Everything.
She supports, she's strict, she's everything. Like just a little bit. Like I will start my small life journey with you right here. So I was a kid, annoying kid, in like silent kid, not used to do anything. That's why I say silent, annoying, because don't do anything and just being in the home and everything. My mom was the person who used to support me everywhere. She used to send me everywhere. So in first and second grade, you know how in Indian parents everybody sends you different classes like dance class, sketching class and stuff. So she used to send me everywhere.
Summer camps.
Huh?
Summer camps. They call
Summer
it summer
camps as
camps.
well.
Yeah.
So I went to every classes like dance class, summer classes and everything. And one time my teacher called my mom, and he was like, get this child out of the classes. I'm like, why? My mom was like, why? He was like, because he don't do anything. And my mom that's the reason I'm standing there.
Yeah.
So that he can do something and he can be away from me for 2 hours. And that's the reason she never like discouraged me or something. She was the person who used to motivate me for every single thing. By the way, when I came in my 4th grade, which will surprise you very much right now, I sold my first painting in my 4th grade. I did a live exhibition with the top artist of the India and was able to sell my painting there. Then I started building sketching career. By the way, I was a dancer as well.
Huh?
I was a dancer as well.
Okay.
I used to dance as well. Right now, if you ask me, maybe it's difficult because my body shape has changed a little bit. But if I show you some picture, I can show you. I can pop that picture up. That picture, you can see I used to look that young 2 years before. And at that time, I was like very like slim, thin, and I used to dance. Like I did salsa dance. I did a lot of dancing moves and things. And that's where I moved to sketching. And then I came into, I did 3 exhibitions of sketching. That was nothing. My mom is a person who never like be happy for something. She would be like, okay.
Oh, like I think Indian parents are like never content. They want their children. Yeah, that's a good thing. They want their children to do like
grow bigger and bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
And as soon as I sold my painting, like, okay, that's it, bro. What's next? I'm like, okay, what's next? In 8th grade, I did my first tournament of cricket, football. I did 3 tournaments in 1 year, and all the tournaments were very successful. I got over 100 plus kids, and I made a revenue of in Indian rupees over like 95,000 rupees from my 3rd tournament. First tournament was a loss, but I got money from people who were there who supported me, so I got like cut to cut. Second tournament 30,000 rupees. 3rd tournament was 95,000 profit I made. I got into few places where I gave the speech just because of that thing, and it was like around 8th grade, means like 7 years before. 7 years before, 8th grader made $95,000. I'm not kidding. I made that.
That's a lot.
And I was the only organizer. No, I was not dependent on anyone. Just I was there who made things by myself. Then she was like, okay, brother, what's next? And then I started doing, and then my dad was like, okay, apply for honorary doctorate. I'm like, what the fuck is honorary doctorate? And then I looked up, I found honorary doctorate is a person who achieved something exceptional or something crazy in their field, and they get doctor before their name. Do you know I'm a doctor?
Yeah, I know because you told me earlier, but yeah, I didn't know that.
So I'm a Dr. Shamak Agarwal as well. I don't mention everywhere because I think it's a flaunting for everywhere. That's why you will not see any of my social media, nowhere, LinkedIn, nothing. I mentioned about doctor. Definitely there's a small piece of award section in LinkedIn where it's mentioned. Other than that, nowhere. I have 7 world records on my name. Plus, in 2021, I got the Best Sketching Artist of the Year Under 18 award, which has been prestigious awards in the world. And that's where my mom was like, okay, buddy, next, what's next?
So this is not something which people know about?
No one knows about this. I've never mentioned. This is the first time I'm mentioning in your podcast that I have world records, I have honorary doctorate, I have sketching awards, international awards. By the way, I was being covered by topmost news channels in India. Aaj Tak, India Today, News 18, ABP News, XYZ, I don't even know the name, like maybe hundreds and hundreds of articles was published about me in 2021 in August. And then my mom was like, okay, bro, what's next?
So you think that your mom has played a very key role?
If I give my credit of my life, she is the creditor. Right now with social media, one thing I would not like you to put this on camera, but we are in the flow. I would not like to remove this part, but I would say people don't know I cannot make money illegally, correct? My mom was like, you will make money legally. I'm like, how? The how is legally I can make money? If Penn State give me money. 3 days before I got sanctioned with $3,500 scholarship from Penn State. Even though I'm not taking any course in summer.
She has that instinct.
She has that instinct. Her sixth size works a lot. And if I'm worried about something, she would say something and I know that will work. Whatever happens. And that's the person who makes it work. I'm not kidding. If you want my phone right now, open it. When I came to the house for the first time right now, I just took his picture and sent it her and said, Jai Shri Krishna. Why? Because I have the trust on him. And we consider him as my brother in my home. She considered himself as son. And that's the reason he's the one who is doing everything.
Yeah.
And she's my, in India, people give anyway a lot of things to their mom. But I feel like my mom is the person who's been seated by the God. And she's representing the God. And whatever I say, whatever I do, she just pass on my message to them and they pass on to me.
Like, because you said like your mom supports you a lot. How is your support, your mom supporting you and your dad supporting you is 100%. Different? Like how is different? Like in what way your mom supports you and in what way your dad supports you? Because so this is something which I'd like tell everyone when I'm talking about like the deep philosophical stuff. So there is something called feminine and masculine energy, and I think the dads highlight the masculine energy more compared to the female counterpart, and moms are like more feminine. Masculine in something, when it gives you that, you want to achieve something, go after one thing after other. And the feminine energy is more like, makes you calm, and it helps you like, just dance in the world. Like it's like it makes you calm. So there's two different kind of people you have in your life most of the time. So how's your mom and dad in that sense?
My mom is, one thing, definitely when you mentioned about the energy, there is a difference for sure. But at the same point, my mom is a person I trust more. At the same point compared to dad, because dad supports me blindly. I'm not even kidding. If I do something, he won't say that, why did I do that? He would be like, okay, you did it, go for it, happy for you. And none of my parents are like, they didn't support me. Both of them support well. But I'm very well, like my brother is very well connected by heart to my dad. I'm very well connected to my mom. That's the reason, like that's 5% or 10% difference which comes is because of that attachment. Because my dad used to go to office and he used to be there in most of the time in the office. But my mom is not like traditional American moms. She was a person who used to be the home. If I'm in the home, she is going to be in the home. And that's the reason I got very, very, very connected with her.
Was there any emotional moment between you and your mom which happened recently and you were like very grateful for them to like be in your life?
Everything. I'm just telling you right now, which I don't tell a lot of people. Every small thing which happens, I don't give a credit to myself. A small thing happens, the credit which I give is to my mom and my God. For smallest things which can happen in my life. If I do a small thing, that credit is given to my mom and God. Because that's the person who has made it happen. I have never did something by myself. Because, okay, tell me one thing. I know a lot of people doesn't believe on God and everything. I don't blame them. I'm not trying to change them or something. But at the same point, I know for the fact, okay, tell me one thing. There are a lot of people who have money, okay? They are billionaires, they are millionaires. But when they apply for a US visa, their visa get rejected. I got approved. I'm here right now with you. So what should I say? Is it not a miracle or luck? It's not like there is a percentage of 50% that every 2 is getting 1. No. Very less percentage. If you take the percentage of Indians, only 1% or less than 1% Indians are only studying in America. Because according to the population of India, only 1% people are there who are studying here in America. I am in that 1%.
Not even 1%, less than
Not
1%.
even 1%, less than that. So I should be grateful for that opportunity that because of that God miracle and his understanding, I'm here. So for every small thing, I think, okay, for example, Right now, I focused a little bit on content, okay? I'm not that great in education that, I'm having a 4 GP or something. But let's say if somehow I able to land a job in FANG. Okay, I got in. But will I be able to give my credit to myself? I know for the fact that I'm not that deserving candidate than other people in FANG. But if I got in a company, a startup or some other company who required a 1 year of experience, and I had a 1 year of experience, with a lot of efforts, I was able to get in. For there, I can say that, yes, I did my efforts and I was able to get in. But if I land in FANG, who required 10 years of experience with a lot of coding experience, but I just did some coding practice and I was able to crack that interview, it doesn't mean that I was able to get in the job. It's because of the luck and the God support that you were able to get in. So that's the reason I trust them a lot. And I will never forget that. Why should I not trust them? And one thing I've studied in every God, people say, this God says different, this God says different. I see everything is same. After coming here, I read Bible study. I went to Bible studies. Same thing. We are Hindu. We went to temples. I went to Dargah for Muslims. I went to Christians church. I went to everywhere. What I saw, they talk about the same thing everywhere. Just they have changed the name of the God and they just distinguish and tell different things because they want to say it. But it's the same thing. Literally, when I went to just the Bible study, he was like, you're an athlete. You're the topmost athlete. He was talking with athletes. He was like, you're the topmost athlete right now. After you graduate from a student athlete, you are a guy or a girl who are just a normal people. How will you have your personal identity? So you can pray to the God and make that connection and person that you have your some identity. That's what we learn in Hindu. That's what I went to the island, the same thing. So people just have named it differently, but honestly, everything is the same thing.
No, so the thing is, the morality which we choose, what is right and wrong, what should we do, it comes from religion. So that's why everything is same.
Tell me one thing. We know for the fact that I would not like to put this clip in the video, but so that's the reason I never distinguish or tell any religion or anything is bad or they represent their culture. It's that just that particular person is bad. And if that person is bad, I cannot, if an Indian wrote in my comment that Indian don't take shower, it means that Indians are bad? No, that particular person is bad because he doesn't have anything to do in their home. So he's just fucking coming on the comment section and he's writing that. Do some work and do some good things. Why the fuck are you in the comment section writing that? It's good for my engagement.
Most of the haters, I feel, are insecure about themselves and they are reflecting in such a way their own insecurity out in the world. Because this is what people do.
That's what
people reflect their own insecurities to people, just to mention that.
So you cannot blame them, na? They are not representing India. They are just telling shit because they have free time. And if I'm a right person, I'm representing good things. It means I'm telling good things. You know what I mean? So you cannot compare with those people with other people. You know what I mean? So
right. True. So I think I get I think you're very not attached, very religious person.
100%.
Yeah. I think your mom played a huge role in that. I would believe.
She never forced me to do anything.
Yeah.
Right now as well, she doesn't force me. A lot of incidents happen in my life. Some incidents I cannot share you on camera right now. I shared you one of the incident behind the camera. I cannot share you all the incident on camera or something. But some incidents that happen in my life, which has not forced me, has made me trust more and more. When I was coming to America, I'm not kidding right now. I would not like to put this thing, but in 10th grade, in 12th grade, I got fail in one course. And because I was very busy in my business, father's business, and I need to repeat that course. And for the fact that if someone gets like that, it's impossible that you can come into a very good university like Penn State. Penn State is under top 100 university. I think they are globally ranked. They are big. They are better than IIT ranking, by the way. IIT is ranked around 180 or something. I don't know exact ranking. Maybe I'm wrong. But I know they are lower than Penn State by the ranking. And Penn State is under 100 right now. Even though I was able to get into Penn State, I need to delay my admission because I need to re-give the exam of physics. And I gave the exam. And after giving the exam, I was able to secure good grades again because I just didn't study well for my physics. And I thought I did. In one day, you cannot study the whole year course. But I did study for one day. And then also my Penn State admission never got cancelled.
Okay.
Or not just Penn State, none of the universities never got admission because I sent the documents after completing my exam and everything. Nothing got cancelled. I was able to come here. So there are a lot of incidents happen in my life which makes me believe and not believe they actually exist because of them I'm able to do these things. If I didn't had this experience, because I know people who doesn't experience such things, they will never believe it, and I'm not forcing them to believe it, but if you have such experience like this, you will definitely believe it. And that's the reason I believed them, because these were the people who were supporting me when I was in my bad times. And right now also, whenever I feel okay, I'm not telling. Right now, I didn't do Hanuman Chalisa from last 1 week because I'm traveling and my schedule looks very bad right now. But in my state college, my rule is I have a whole like table of gods there with my all the Kuldevi, Kuldevta, and if they don't understand, it's a full podcast, but they don't understand like
deities.
Huh?
Deities. So basically, Kuldevi and Kuldevta are like deities which we worship. So yeah, you have. So those.
Like all the gods which I have in my room, not just them, like every god I have. And my habit is, if I will wake up, I will go and take the shower first. I will not eat any food, not even water or something. After taking shower, immediately I will come to the God, pray them, tell them whatever happened in my day, last day. And then I would pray them whatever I'm going to do next. And then read Hanuman Chalisa. That's a very powerful thing. And then after reading that, I start my day. And my habit is, whenever I will leave my house, I would say, I'm going, I will see you later. And then I come back and I say, I came back. Why? Because if you say that, it has a power that God is waiting for you in the house. And if any big incident is going to happen, they were the person who is waiting for you in the house. So they will not let you go anywhere else. If I told them that I'm coming on Sunday, they will get you back on Sunday only. It's impossible that you will come on Monday because you had some incidents or something. Because you told them that I'm coming on Sunday, I'm going right now, I'm coming back. So they are waiting for you to come back.
Right.
So that's what it's as simple as that for Americans or any other people. It's called manifestations.
Yeah.
Which we call super, like what we say spirituality or like any other powers we have. It's manifestation. If you say good things, it will be good. If you say bad things, it will be bad. If I start saying myself, I'm the poorest kid in the world. What happens, we say in every day, one thing gets true, whatever we say. And if that thing gets true, I'm cooked. But if I just say good things, if I say next 10 years later, I want to be a billionaire, and there is a lot of chances that I can become a billionaire. There is no one can say that I cannot, because it's my efforts, my God's support, and everybody who can make me a billionaire. So
yeah,
that's what it is.
Nice. How people react in India right now when they see your content? Like, did your parents tell you about that?
One thing which my mom is surprising, honestly, but like my mom is, as I said, she's religion and everything, but like a lot of friends of her, like, so as I mentioned, she recently was in Hyderabad for 1 year. When she came back, and this happened during her time in Hyderabad. So when she came back to Surat, when she met her friends, which I mentioned just 1 week before, so her friends were asking her when she went, and she was like, oh, your child has become a playboy. And my mom told me, I'm like, oh yes, say them, I'm a playboy. I don't give a fuck about them. What I am doing and whatever I'm trying to build and whatever I'm like able to accomplish, it's like just not fame, clout. I don't give a fuck about fame or clout. My thing is, I'm able to experience a lot more things as an international student in the United States. That's what I care about. And if for them, if I'm a playboy, let it be. I'm studying here and enjoying my life. That's what's more important about, not what they are seeing and what they are doing.
Right.
So, and then one thing which, because sometimes my mom get like sensitive about few things when people say something. I was not able to land. I was able to get an internship, but I chose not to do it because it was not as good a pay as what I was looking for. But she told me, you know what she told me? She was like, did you not get internship because you post a lot of picture with girls? And I'm like, maybe.
I think people do say that kind of things in India. Again, all the things like come from their own sort of thing. Like they want to find some reason to point out that thing which they are insecure about, and they just want to like put that on the other person. And I think that's a lot of like leg pulling kind of thing.
That's the reason happens. I'm launching a bathing suit brand, a bikini brand. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. I just talked with her yesterday.
Yeah.
Then if I'm launching that brand, then I would post a picture with models wearing that. Then people would be surprised in India.
Oh, you'll get a lot of models from Penn State only.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm
still single though.
Go to AFI, bro.
Huh?
The thing is, it's not about being single. It's about business.
No, but
Just
then
need
too, I'm
access.
looking for a relationship. Like, my mom tells me one thing, that when you will get mingle, the girl will change you a lot. She would teach you good manners. So I'm looking for actually to see what my mom says, is it real or not.
Yes, so just keep your fingers crossed. Maybe one day you'll find.
The problem is she only wants like some particular people in my life, and I'm looking something different, so that's a problem.
Right. People think like when they see you on internet, they think like you're a very confident guy. And
I'm a very confident guy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know that. So
are you being sarcastic? Sarcastic?
A little bit. So I know you are a very confident guy, and I think people in India see you as a confident guy. What do you want to say to someone who is like 17 or 18 right now who wants to come to US? What to expect, what not to expect, what to do, what not to do when he comes to US?
Not just US. Anywhere if she's going, be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't surround yourself with wrong people. A lot of people here they surround with them wrong people. They know what they are doing. They just don't wanna change themselves. For example, by the way, I don't drink or something in general or anything, because it's not like my religion says no or something. A lot of Indians do that even in marriages, like Indian marriages.
Yeah.
We have cocktail parties and shit. But I don't choose to do it because I've seen people who get fucked up or something. They would not be in their senses what they are doing. And at that point you realize that you don't know what you're doing. It's bad. Like, okay, I get fucked up and I go and do something wrong. I don't realize it. Not just as a public figure, nothing. But like, it's wrong. Because you are not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And even if you did it unconsciously or consciously, that's wrong. So that's the reason I would just say be yourself. You don't have to choose one. The reason I've mentioned drinking specifically to this 17, 18 years people is because when you come to the college for the first time and you are alone and you're like having your freedom, people chose to do things which your parents kept them aside from. In America, it's common because like even when I went to my aunt's house in Richmond, they offered me drinks. Even though they know it's not common in India, I said them, I don't drink. But like, so I know in America it's common, but if you are an international student or please, even in America, you are from a parents who were like that, please don't get involved. If you want to drink limited, like which you can control yourself, you don't need someone to control you, and then only be yourself. Don't be a person, you need someone who can take you home and stuff like that. And that's the biggest thing which people need to improve. If people do that, I think people are very good to understand everything else. They do things because of the freedom. And I feel they should just don't do things just because of freedom. They should understand that a lot of things which they do has a lot of side effects. Not right now, but later on the life. So understand that. Other than that, enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Do hookups. I don't give a fuck. But like I don't have any problem other than that. But just don't do drinks and other kind of any thing which is bad for your health, because that's very, very bad.
That's good. I think, I got to know a lot about you. And I think, we have been living for like 3-4 days. So I know you as a person, and I know that the way people perceive you on internet, it's very different. And I think internet perception is also based on like how that particular person who is watching your video is like brought up. Like the perception is based on their own life experiences. So that's why people perceive in a different way. Indian guy would be perceiving you in a different way because Indian guys thinks like American people are cool and Shamak is doing cool things. How I also want to do cool things. So they'll give you that kind of hate. Sometimes people will love you that, oh, Shamak is doing really great. I also want to do it. Like you are inspiring them and they aspire to become like you. So there are like all kinds of people, and I know that why we have these kind of polarized opinions. And I think after listening to this conversation, people will know more about you. And I think that was the aim for the podcast.